Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. This is 2 p.m. or EST. In some places, it's like 3 p.m. anyway, or 8 p.m. WAT. Thanks for being here. Please let your colleagues know in the WhatsApp groups that we just started. Today, we are going to be looking at where we stopped the last time. And thanks for being here because we're not supposed to have a class today, but because of my schedule, our class is going to last for maybe an hour, 30 minutes today because I know that most of us are tired. I'm tired as well. And tomorrow we are going to be meeting by 6 p.m. WAT, West African time. So if you are listening to me, please drop a comment. Let me know that you are here, please. Drop a comment. Drop a comment. I see someone just joined me live. Rihanat. Rihanat, how are you?
Yes, I'm good.
All right.
No,
All right, Ogechi. Good evening. Your map has refused to map in the Tableau desktop. I don't know why. Okay, Amarachi. Good to see you. Israel, good to see you. Please, if you just join in, drop a comment. Omobol Lanle Franco Diaz, good to see you. Theophilus, good to see you. So thank you again for being here. I'm going to share my screen so that we can start today's session. Meanwhile, I'm thinking of opening up the WhatsApp group. Do you think I should do that, or will the scammers begin to spam the group again? Do you think I should open it up in case? I'm not talking about those of you in the May cohort. I'm talking about the general group. Do you think I should open it up now in case anyone have challenges? Any response? Live link. Okay, live link. It's in the group. If I It's in the group. Can someone post the live link here, please? You can post the live link. Pius said yes. Okay. Any other person supports Pius? Should open up the WhatsApp group. Because the last time I did that, someone was spamming the group. I'm thinking I should do that again. Uh, Assuming everyone is like, there are about over 300 persons in that group. So let me just open it up and hope nobody spams the group. All right. So let me share my screen. Only Rihanna is here. Maybe I'm going to drop the live link in the chat. Um, so I'm going to drop the live link so that I hear some more persons. Please join me live before I start the session. I just dropped the live link, guys. I need to see more people here with me. Okay, can see Amarachi, Senator Fires.
Good evening, Mr. David.
How are you?
I'm good.
Very fine. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Fires.
Good evening.
All right, I think I can share my screen now. Let me know if you can see my screen, please.
Yes.
Yeah, we can see it, coach.
All right, so the last time, remember, we started this journey by actually explaining what business intelligence is. What is this? By actually explaining what business intelligence is. And we went further to explain the whole process and end up talking about customer analysis that we have to choose. And I said, before you start visualizing as a data analyst, please have your objectives. And in those objectives, you definitely ask yourself, what's my audience like? Okay. What's your audience like? Are you building a dashboard for the sales team, for the marketing team, for decision makers? Okay. Are you building a dashboard for someone you know, a business or a friend? The way you present your issues to your girlfriend or your boyfriend is quite different from the way you present such issues your to your boss. You know, I those days that I was still a teenager, like a young person in this business of love and dating. Each time I quarrel with my girlfriend, I always ask her, why are you talking to me like that? Why are you talking to me like that? Can you talk like this to your boss? Can you talk like this? it was it was very funny, when I remember those days. And obviously, I know that she can never talk like that to her boss because You want to go and tell your boss, I better come out there, get away you. The next thing is they will sack you for insubordination. But you can say that to me as your boyfriend. We'll play around it and things like that. We'll get angry. So always know your audience when you are presenting your facts. The way we used to talk to our father, our parents, is different from the way we talk to our friends. The way we talk to our friends is different from ways we talk to our boss. And presentation matters. The way you talk to someone who is interviewing you is different from the way you talk to someone who is actually coming to get products from your business. Okay. So there's always a hierarchy of presentation. Are we following?
Yes, coach.
Yes.
There's always a hierarchy of presentation. Sorry, let me just get a sip of my beer. All right, sorry guys. I'm trying to I'm still on my, we call it lunch break or whatever. But let's do this. So as I was saying, presentation matters a lot, all right? The way you talk to your friends is different. So always ask yourself, how am I making my presentation? Okay, who am I talking to? And how are they going to receive it? So always remember that after your presentation, you of course you already have your relevant data set. You choose your analysis. And who can remind me the analysis we choose? What type of analysis did we choose? Can remind me. What type of analysis did we choose? Come on, guys. I'll be heartbroken if
Descriptive.
nobody remembers. What type of analysis did we choose? Abi, nobody get first class for university for this class. Nobody get 2-1 because I'm wondering why a class I taught on Sunday people have forgotten the type of
Is
analysis
it
we are looking at.
predictive analysis
Descriptive.
now?
This
Predictive.
This no
is
senator, which
descriptive.
sen
Descriptive.
is descriptive. Leo
Okay.
got it. We're looking at descriptive analysis. Please, in your
Okay.
introduction to data analysis, you probably, yeah, Frank, that's true. You probably, I think I spoke to you guys about this. We spoke about the different types of analysis: descriptive, cognitive, predictive, and prescriptive. So we are actually looking at descriptive analysis because we are describing the whole scenario. If you have a child, for instance, and your child goes off to school and is back, and you tell the child, tell me what you learned, that whole process of describing everything that he or she learned in school is likened to what we have in descriptive analysis. We are invariably describing the business to stakeholders or to the team so that they'll be able to make decisions based on our description. If you describe a business for someone, you come up and tell someone, for instance, man, this is your business. You guys made 250,000 pounds last year. But what happened this year? We've instead of 250,000 pounds, we've made barely 10,000 pounds. You are describing the business. You are describing the challenges of the business. You are describing everything that is very important for the business or the salesperson to know about, and you're also handling over the content of that description to the person who is going to be making decisions based on those descriptions. For instance, one of such decisions could be something wrong. We need to change our managers, or we need to improve on our revenue or sales tactics or strategy. Are we together, guys?
Yes.
And from that description, after we've done the first one, we've discovered we need to build a dashboard for the sales team or marketing team. We went over to get a relevant data set from their database. And then after that, we discover, okay, we need to work on a descriptive analysis. If we're looking at predictive analysis, what are we looking at? Who can tell me? If we want to build a dashboard that shows predictive analysis, who can explain what type of analysis are we, how is it
That is
going to
to
look like?
forecast now. You're trying to forecast what will happen in
Exactly,
subsequent years.
exactly. If a business made this amount of sales in year one, made in year two, made in year three, therefore we are predicting using our visuals, okay, that this business is going to make X amount in 2 years, in 5 or 6 years from now. That's why you hear those who work in the statistical or economic empowerment teams or departments in a lot of countries, maybe in organizations that like WHO or World Bank and so on, United Nations. They will tell you that Nigeria is the poverty capital of the world, for instance. A few years ago, it wasn't Nigeria, it was probably India or Afghanistan or whatever they call them. But when you look at our population and the number of people that can earn the number of people that can earn, let me share something. Let me see if I can share this to my email and share it with you guys. Give me a minute. When we hear those predictions from those different people telling us that in the year 2030 you are going to have over 500 million Nigerians, if you are in any part of the of the world, if you are in the US, you also hear of those other predictions as well. So these predictions typically shows the different variances of or content of predictive analysis. So let me quickly send something to my email and then share it with you guys. Because you guys need to be really, really attentive about these objectives, please. And then the fourth one is you choose the right charts. You can imagine when we started, you can see my screen. What is this? When we started, we looked at this. This was where we stopped the last time, isn't it? Hello.
Hi, coach.
Hi, coach.
Can you guys see the screen and hear me?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
we
Loud
can
yes,
and
see
you
the
clear.
can.
screen and we can hear you.
So this is a line chart. We all know that, isn't it? We
Yeah.
Yes,
know
it's a
how
line
we
chart.
got to we know how we got to this point. I'm wondering why this is not connecting. Okay, I think it's because of that the analysis that we also know how we got to this point, right?
Of course.
Yes.
Good. So the more we proceed in our analysis, the more we choose different types of charts. So always ask yourself, alongside your objective, the next question you need to ask yourself is, what type of chart am I going to be working with? There are 44 different types of charts in Tableau alone. And I'm pretty sure even more than that when you are looking at a visualization software like Power BI. Let me see. Let me see. Because I need you guys to be very, very conscious of these objectives. You cannot do anything if you don't particularly know what you are about. That's why a lot of people get cold feet when you give them a task to perform on Tableau. Is there any of you working on your internship? Any previous cohort here working on their internship now?
Of course, match cohort.
Yes.
Oh,
Match codes.
okay. How is it going?
Tantalizing.
Good.
All right. Let me see if I can. I do have my email here. Sorry, I need to share my screen and show you guys something I just got from my email now. Which email is? Sorry, let me stop sharing because they are sensitive info. I wouldn't want to. By the way, we are starting our data analysis course training from tomorrow. Um, but your classes here will continue by 6 p.m. Please, 6 p.m. Saturday and Sundays. There's always a referral bonus for if you are referring people to us. So we need a lot of Africans in our classes. There is so much to achieve together. My screen is blank. Oh. What happened? Hello, guys. Can you guys see hear me?
Loud and clear.
Loud and clear.
My screen
Yes.
is totally blank. I'm trying to connect to my email. Please pardon me, because I need you guys to understand this whole concept of business intelligence or analysis. If you don't understand it, remember we talked about Tableau to be okay. It's up now. We talk about Tableau to be a visualization software, and one thing Tableau does different from Power BI is that it focuses on visual analysis. You see that we didn't do a lot of cleaning and all of that. If we actually did learn from Power BI, okay. So for you to actually understand visual analysis, you need to be very good with your business intelligence. The whole journey, you need to have it in the back of your mind. Your audience, your data set, where are you getting it from? Your database, which better database are you connecting or getting your data set from? Followed by what? Followed by what? Who remembers? After your audience, your data set, followed by what? Let me see. Now I get log
The
say
right,
I know they give person F9 for my course. So now for
the
repeat
right,
course.
the right chat with
No,
meaningful
No,
dashboard.
that's the last thing. That's the
no,
last thing.
the right analysis.
Okay,
Right
the
analysis.
right analysis then, the right
Right analysis.
analysis.
That is almost like the last thing.
Um,
Because once you discover the last chart, type of analysis. Namandi, thank you very
type,
much.
That's what we
type.
said now.
No, I you who said type of analysis is what was it you said? Say it again. The right analysis, if that's what you said, is not is different from type of analysis. So
Okay,
Shebi,
okay.
you
What
know.
what What's the difference, coach?
The right analysis is different from type of analysis. Type of analysis is steady. Like we have different types of analysis: descriptive, predictive, and blah blah blah.
Descriptive.
But the right
Yes.
analysis is when you choose the descriptive analysis, you need to be
Okay.
able to apply the right type of analysis. In this case, it's just like how do I put it? Um it's just like putting, let me use a club for instance. I'm always using clubs. I don't know why. If you go to a club for the first time and you are interested in having a chat with people, okay? Are you guys with me?
Yes.
Yes, coach. Yeah.
Let me explain type of analysis and what was the other thing you guys said?
The right analysis.
The right analysis. Good. Now, if you go to a club and you are interested in finding the love of your life, assuming that's where people find the love of their life these days, when you go there, assuming you are a man, what is the first thing that comes to your mind when you look at beautiful women? You begin to look at their physique. If you are a tall person, you are probably going to be interested in someone who is maybe average or maybe your same height. If you are a short person, now they know the tall and handsome. Now them be that. If you're an average person, anyway, you can manage short but not too brief. You can manage brief but not short. But you cannot manage down to earth, right? So you go to a particular place, in place where you can network. You look around. What you are doing is you are identifying your type. True or false? You are
True.
identifying your type. Once you identify your type, what do? You move over to that type of yours. You move over to the person and then you start talking. When you start talking, the person's, oh well, I don't like this person. You move. That is not the right analysis for you. In this case, that is not your right woman. Abi? So even if you have seen your type, but because the person English no two sets, the person maybe the nose one side don't block, or you go closer and you discover that something is wrong. Meanwhile, you have chosen your descriptive analysis, but in actually using the descriptive analysis, you discover that this is not the right analysis you were supposed to use. Are you people following how this thing works?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. You have chosen your type. Oh, this babe said everywhere is full, everywhere is still, everywhere. You move over, you speak that your grammar, that your normal grammar, and then you discover that she's not giving you the vibe. You press button, work. You press this side, work. You pretend as if you want to go and pick another drink, but you don't jackpot with that. So you move, even if you have discovered this is your type of girl, right? But the vibe was not vibing. So you just leave. That means in your type of analysis, you did not find the right analysis for your project. So that is why when you are choosing your type of analysis, in this case, cognitive, descriptive, blah, 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 you now have to this works pretty well if you are using Power BI. Those of you that have used Power BI, let me ask you this question. Have you ever dragged and dropped a chart and then fill in the analysis, and all of a sudden the chart is not showing, or you see something like that looks like error? Have you experienced something like that?
Anytime it shows like that, it simply means maybe that chart is not visible except you upgrade to some certain point. But apart
Exactly.
from that,
It means it's not visible. Sometimes it
yeah,
means that chart cannot contain what you want to
that's
analyze.
yes, yes, yes,
Are we together, guys?
of course.
One person is responding. I would throw away the
We are here.
Amarachi. Are you in this call?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
we are
I'm here.
together, coach.
Are
We are
you?
together.
We are here. I'm here.
Is Amarachi? Is that a female or a male or something else?
It's a male.
It's a male. Oh, okay.
It's a binary.
Non
All
No
right.
binary.
non-binary. Non-binary.
Please, when I ask, the first thing is your audience, the second is your type of data set, then your database, the third is your type of analysis, not the right analysis in this case. It is when you move over to your type of chart that you now tell yourself, you know what, I think I made the right type of analysis because everything is now checking. All right, everything is now checking according to how you plan it to be. It's the same thing. I mean, people can get married today, tomorrow they divorce. It doesn't mean they didn't fall in love with each other. Abi, Senator, you said don't break up now. You know how this thing works.
Well.
So you know that the person that you fell in love with was once your sweetheart, your love of your life.
Confirm.
Everything was okay. But all of a sudden, that analysis is no longer analyzing.
Yes.
So, you fall out of love and things go all right. You become another, what is this guy that got married when he got married? Got married when he.
You know the change.
Yeah, na so. So I'm going to share my screen and show you guys an example of predictive and predictive. Yes, is this it? Can you see my screen, please?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, but
Visible.
it's
All
kind of
right.
tiny.
Yeah, it's just my email. Let me know if you can see this. Okay, let me zoom out. Can you see my screen now clearly?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, it's
better.
better now, coach.
All
Yes.
right. So I used to tell people, if you are planning to jackpa, if you are planning to travel, blah blah blah, please, any place that pays a higher minimum wage than Nigeria is okay for you. If that place you are going to, if their minimum wage is less than what you are getting in Nigeria, my brother, don't go anywhere. My sister, don't go anywhere. Are you together?
Confirm.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you can see from this chart, I dare tell you guys that Nigeria has one of the lowest minimum wage in the whole world. So that is to tell you that every other place apart from Nigeria is a place you can go and hustle. Just look at Canada. The minimum wage is 1,005 roughly. Minimum wage means even if you are sweeping, that is, you just leave your house to go and be sweeping for somebody free of charge. At least, ibad as ibad, you will go home with $1,500.
Monthly now, right?
Monthly,
Monthly.
yes. Ibad as ibad, the worst. In fact, even if you don't go to school, whatever job you are doing, you must definitely go home with $1,500. That is in Canada. It's similar to the US is $5 higher. Mexico is just $315. Guatemala. Are you guys looking at the screen? Are you seeing what I'm showing you?
Yeah.
Yes.
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 So
Good.
how much is Guatemala?
Guatemala is just $383. Puerto Rico
Small. Oh.
is 1,000, like $1,300 roughly speaking. The UK is $1,700. Belarus, Germany, France, Spain is 920. Hungary, uh, this is Belarus, Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania, Poland, Ukraine, even Ukraine, that is even at war right now. Their minimum wage is still higher than that of Nigeria. Russia 224, Armenia, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Turkey, all of these, Israel. Just imagine Israel is higher. Israel is far, far higher than Russia. And but a lot of people will not want to go to Israel for whatever funny reason. Malta is higher than Russia and Ukraine and Czech Republic. India is probably comparing itself. You can now, India is higher than Nigeria. India is what? $95. And it's still higher than Nigeria. So this is Nigeria right here. $69. South Africa is higher than Nigeria. Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
So Australia has the second highest minimum wage in the whole world.
Yes, sir.
The largest minimum wage in the whole world is what? Luxembourg. Yes. So
Woo!
if you are presenting this data to
One more time.
people and you are asking them to visualize and show the type of businesses, their revenue, and you now compare it with minimum wage, you now begin to look at some kind of predictive analysis. You are predicting that Nigerians are definitely going to always migrate to another place where there is a higher minimum wage. True or false?
True.
And then let's look at this other data. We're still looking at predictive analysis. Please, all this explanation, it comes to the fact that if I'm asking the process of preparing for your visuals, I need people always have it at the back of your mind. This is what I mean. So according to Flight Radar, you can see there are thousands of flights. This is a flight across the world. Okay, thousands of flights across in Canada, in the United States, in the UK, in Europe, generally in Asia. um but just look at Africa, very scanty. In fact, you can actually see that some places there is no flight heading to those places at all, like Libya. I don't know which other, let me see if I can zoom out. Which country? Sudan. Okay, Libya, Sudan is actually on a crisis right now, and Algeria. These three countries, less flight, maybe once or twice in a month. Once or twice or thrice, I don't know, in a month. Now Nigeria fairly, but it's still not as much as the rest of the world. So we can also predict, given this, how many businesses, how many airplanes will you see patronizing Libya or Sudan? If you are data analyst working in these places, you can predict that these airplanes will definitely, you can predict, those days we used to have, okay, I think even now we can have some predictive analysis of the market days in our villages and back home in Africa. In the east, for instance, when I was still there, we had market days. Okay, Eke, Ofo, Orie, and so on and so forth. If you go on Mondays, you are not going to see anyone in the market because that's not a market day on sometimes. But on Tuesdays, you see some market days going up. And so if you are asked to visualize or to visualize and analyze your visuals on Tableau showing market days in sub-Saharan Africa and predicting how many people would come to such markets in certain times or periods in their lives, you generally, you should be able to tell us in someone's lifestyle, your grandfather, how many market days the person was able to attend. So therefore, you can now predict to say if this is what happened, because the market days are stable, there's no change to it, right? If this is how it was for my grandfather, in this village, I predict that I'm going to experience 300 market days then when I turn 70. Guys, am I making sense about this whole analytical thing?
Yes.
Yes.
Right. So having said that, the comment section, no one is saying anything. Am I making sense? Are you guys following me? The comment
Yeah.
section, please. Do you understand when we talk about the importance of why we should choose our type of analysis?
Mm.
Should we continue the class?
Yes.
Yes, yes,
Yes.
coach.
Yes, that's
Right.
good.
All right. Very clear. Omobala, Omobo. Sorry, please. The Omo something. Can you unmute,
Um,
please, and pronounce your name?
Omobolanle. Omobolanle.
Okay. What does it mean in English?
A child that meets wealth at home.
Okay. That's nice. So both the English word, the English meaning and the Yoruba, they are all long. Omobolanle.
Omobolanle Franco DRC.
Let me know if you can see my tableau.
Yes.
Yes.
Very visible,
All
sir.
Yes,
right.
coach. You can see the line
So
chart.
so today we are going to be looking at a new sheet. All right. And this new sheet, we are going to name it. We are going to look at this time around. Let's look at revenue, uh, or revenue by age. We want to know and hit enter. So the first thing first, we look for age. Can you see age anywhere? Can you see age anywhere, please?
Yes, go down to
H.
measures. The
Okay,
first this thing
good,
in measures first.
Yes.
It's
good.
a
So you
measure.
drag your age, drop on columns, and then let's look for our total. You drag it all the way to rows. All right, but there's a problem. Who can tell me what the problem is? There's a problem in these charts. Let's assume we want to create a histogram, but we have not succeeded in doing that. So what is the problem? Who can tell me? Let me check the chat button, the chat section. If anyone gets this correctly, just tell me what you need in life. If it's a husband, senator is here. If it's a wife, wait a minute. Is there any lady on this call with me?
I don't think so.
Don't think so.
No,
Amarachi would have
no,
been a lady,
no, no,
but
I'm not sure would have been
I
a
need
lady. Now what for you?
I
Amarachi would
need
have
a
been a lady
lady.
now. But
I need a lady here. I need a lady here. Let's be inclusive, guys. Namadi, I'm eyeing you from here. Do you want to join us? Let me remove one of these men. Marachi, I'm going to remove you because you are distracting me with your name.
Is that the right thing to do? Is that the right thing to do, sir?
Wait a minute. Pius, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Israel?
Yes, coach.
Okay, let's just continue. One of you would, you will, God will just tell you to leave. And you will leave on your own. And then when you leave, there'll be space for another person. Okay.
So,
Namandi said her background is not okay. I forgot today is Friday. It's like she has okay, let's continue the
club things.
class. I understand. Today is Friday, and this is when people do some visits. It's a problem. She said the bar is not showing, which is very correct. And you realize, let's look at our column. I was thinking someone would be smart enough to tell me that when we have somebody's age, there's no how you have to sum it. There's nothing like 1 plus 1. If you are 75 years, you are 75. Tableau should not help us to put it in a summation method or function. Did you guys notice that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Is
Yeah.
somebody's age, is someone's age, for goodness sake. Tableau should not create a sum function for people's age. That's not what it does. Remove it. Okay? We have to remove
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's remove the age. To remove, I'm going to click here and drag it outside. So now we have just the column, right? So for us to edit this age, we are
So are you sharing
going
your screen?
to.
We can't see the
Uh,
screen.
You can't see
Your
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 screen again. You're
screen
not
is not
sharing
showing,
again.
coach.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know. The age should not be summarized. Thank you very much, Olabisi. Exactly, exactly. Oh, nice. You goes here. Thank you so much. You guys are very smart. Can you see my screen now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Right.
coach.
All right. So this is what I did. This is what appeared. Okay. We had sum of age. This is not supposed to be. Tableau is not supposed to. If I'm 75 years, I should be 75. Don't give me 75.01. It's nothing like 75.01. It's nothing like I'm 80 years point zero one. All right. So we have to click that and then remove it. That's how you remove it. When once you do that, you are going to see this column. Now, what we need to
Column.
do
Okay.
now, okay, what we need to do is to create a bin. Like I'm going to show you what it means. So open this drop down under age, click on it.
Under age. Okay.
Yes, under age, which falls under measures, look for a way to create a bin. You see, we have create calculated field, we have create group, we have create bins. Unfortunately, I'm supposed to teach you guys how to do all of this, but because of time constraints, I'm going to show you guys how to create calculated field and bins. And if we have time, I'll show you how to create parameters and group. Those of you in the previous cohort taught by Okoli, I think she probably must have taught you parameters. Did she? Did she teach you guys parameters in Tableau?
I can't remember.
Is no one here from March cohort? Did she not teach you guys parameters? How to create parameter in Tableau? Anyway, let's proceed. So come create beans. Okay. When you create beans, a dialog box is going to appear. This is a dialog box. Then we are going to see new field name. So we are going to uh H beans. Going to just put H beans, right? And then the size of the bean, we are going to open this to 10. We are going to put 10 here. And then why did I say it is 10? It is because that is the difference between the age according to our data sets. If you can open it up and then confirm for yourself, that's the difference between the age that have been presented to us. Then when you are done, you click on OK. This is how you change it, right? Click on OK. Now that we've clicked on OK, you are going to see that it's going to appear right here. Can you see my cursor? It's appearing right there at the top,
Yes.
the new
Yes.
field that we created. So you are going to drag it to columns. Drag it to column. Let's see if the chart will change this time around. Perfect. Can you see that? It has changed. Has it changed now?
Yes.
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 Good. It has changed. I'm going to drag it all the way down. So now that it has changed, I want you to drag the sum. You can either click on this, press on your control key, drag it to labels because you want to see the numbers on top of the columns, or You come over here, drag your total, put it on labels. Any of them works. Now you can see the total. So can you see
Hmm.
when this person is between age 10, they spend 6,000. Age 20, spend 39,000. Age 30, spend this amount. So, those of us that are within the age range of 30 and 40, at 30 and 40, we spend this amount in buying products, isn't it? Single people, they are within the 10, 20, and maybe early 30s, right? By in your 30s and 40s, you are planning to get married or you're already married. So your income would increase. Abi, is there anyone here that is 40, 40 plus and is single? Probably a lot of people will be married or planning to marry, or they have probably made a decision that they don't want marriage, right? All men or women are scam or scum or scam or scammer or scumo. So this is the age of stability, and that age comes with a lot of financial responsibilities. You're taking care of your parents, your spouse, your kids, and all that. So this is a very good descriptive analysis. Can you agree with me?
Yes.
Right? Then when you
Yes.
get over to 30, sorry, to 60, your finances begins to go up because you are getting your retirement money, you are buying a new house, you are going on vacations, you are getting new properties, you belong to the Tune Lumelu kind of age bracket, you know, and then you are also taking care of your health. Here and there, you are visiting the doctor for your dentals and so on. So if you look at these statistics, it shows, generally speaking, you may not have the strength to argue it too much because the numbers are staring at you. In your 20s, you are probably either doing your self-employment, but then someone is assisting you, your parents, your uncles, your aunts, and then you get to your 30s, you are married, you are settled, you got a job, your finances are sky go up there. And then you get stable a bit, your 40s, things are beginning, your soft life begins to play out. So you spend lesser amount, but again, you're still spending a lot of money because your kids are also probably still now they are heading to university, blah blah blah. Then in your 50s, you begin to go down. One of your kids have graduated, got a job, you no longer take care of them anymore. You no longer pay rent for your kids. Things begin to go right down. Then between 50s and 60s, you are beginning to enjoy your 60s. The money comes right up to 40. So this is what description, and this is how it means. This is what it means to explain your analysis to your stakeholders. So if you want to target a particular age bracket to buy a particular product, which age bracket are you going to target the most? Looking at your statistics now, who are you going to
Age
pay
30.
attention to
30.
more when they
Age
30.
come to
30.
visit you?
30.
In their
30.
30s, people in their 30s, you follow up with emails, you are kind to them. I'm not saying you should be unkind to other people or rude to other people, but you know that these folks, they come married, they come, a lot of stability in their finances. So they have, your data is showing you that they spend a lot of money, right?
Hmm.
So you have to take care of them. Remember, from our audience, from our objective, we are sending our data to who? The salespeople. So you need to share data with them that is going to help them increase their sales. And the one we are looking at is what? Revenue by age. Guys, am I making sense in this class?
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
coach.
Yes.
A
Good.
lot of sense.
But there's something we want to improve in this our charts, because 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 is still looking too absurd. So we want to put what is called a range. Let's say from 10
Range.
to 20, you get, or greater than 20, or from 20 to 30. All of those type of things. Do you think it's something we should do?
Yeah, yeah,
Hello,
yeah.
guys. Let's say we want to put 10 to 30. 10 to 20, all those 10 dash 20, showing there is a range. For
There's
instance,
a
we
range.
have two,
Okay.
yeah, between 20 to 30. We want to be putting something like that. Do you think we should do it?
Yes,
Okay.
coach. Let's do it.
All right, because it's very important. If you want to show, a range of students, a range of products, product 1 to 2, blah blah blah. So we are still going to go back. Let's go to, let's say we want to make this readable. We want to make 10, 20, 30 readable. So we are going to go to our H beans. Are going to open this. By the way, check, is there any question in the comment section? Because I'm not going to go back to explain how I got this whole column and all that. Any question in the column section, guys? Check, 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 check.
Yes. What Akudo Chukwueze said, please, I did not understand. Come again, sir, please. Then
No, that is
another
not it.
person,
I need a specific question, please.
then Chigozie is saying, what is the difference between the age and the HB?
Okay, when we say the age, remember, we are giving Tableau the permission to submit our data. You saw what happened, isn't it? We all saw that sum, bracket open age. We don't want to see people's age having, I am 70 point something age, all right, or years old. So for us to do that, we need to simply put it in our age bin, create an age bin.
Okay.
Let us look at, I am not so good with, as a data analyst, I'm so used with, I'm so used to, theory. Let's ask ChatGPT to explain what age bin is. Sorry, I'm so used to practical. Okay, let's ask ChatGPT what age bin is. I'm so used to practice. I could be using a particular feature for years and I can't even define it. It's just like when somebody, if you are genuinely in love with somebody, if they ask you, why did you fall in love with this person? What is the genuine answer to that question? Who can tell me?
I don't really know. I just love her.
This guy be like, you don't run this thing before. You don't run this thing. I tell you. Actually,
I think
genuinely,
sir,
guys,
Senator is Senator
genuinely.
says you should have
I'm
him back.
I'm Senator says what? Okay, I should take
You
him
should have
back.
him back. Okay. Yeah.
He has
That
removed
is it.
himself.
That is it. Because if you have been in the business of falling in love, you discover that you can't really quantify it. After this class, go and ask your babe, why do you love me? If she says something like, I love you because you take care of me, you take care of my parents, you send me money for recharge card, you do this, you did this. My brother, no say no be
One-sided
only
love.
you dey line.
One-sided love.
No say no be only you dey line, no.
Yes, if that
Because
resources is no
any
longer
day
coming, she will
where
understand.
the matter bend for you, another person will fill in the blank. It's the same thing with the guy. If you ask, if your babe asks you, why do you love me? I'm not saying this for you people to go and be deceiving my sister in the Lord, though. Thunder will fire you in different angles. But if you ask someone you genuinely love, babe, why do you love me? There's always that. She will reflect. She will think and think and think. You'll see it in her demeanor, right? In her expression. She'll be like, I don't just know. I just love you. That thing. That's, you feel it. Even your blushing self go get, the way the data in your blushing will show, right? But the moment she begins, you begin telling her something like, Kai, I love you because, see your shape now. Haba. Who no go love this thing? See your, and then you tell her to do 360 for you, and you begin to sexualize, well, you and I know that when once you step her outside, you would see someone that is 10 times better than her. And what happens to the love? Okay. So that's, by the way, we can't always quantify what makes our world make sense in that, why are you alive? If someone asks you now, why are you alive? You can't say it's because you take care of yourself, you breathe well, you are living in this, you are just alive because you are alive. You can't quantify it.
No, because
So
God showed mercy.
yeah, for those who are religious. So for age being, we want to be able to. That's I'm saying this because if you I'm using this future over and over again, I can't really give an explanation for it. I just know that I know it. 2 plus 2 equals to 4. I just know it. Why is it 4? I just know it's 4 because it's 4. Carry 2, join 2 is 4. Explain why. Why is it 4? Why is it not? It's just 4. That type of thing. So that theoretical explanation may not always be perfect from my end, even if I just explain business intelligence to you guys without going to the internet. But according to ChatGPT, it's saying in Tableau, who can read this for us? The first two paragraphs.
In
Probably
Tableau,
someone can you can write this down.
in
Yeah, go
Tableau,
ahead.
an age being refers to a technical use to group or categorize individual ages into predefined ranges or bins. It is
Did we
commonly
just do
used.
that?
I
Did
did
we
not know.
just do that? We
Yes.
just define it into ranges or bins. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
It is commonly used when analyzing age-related data to simplify the age distribution.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, should I write on?
The second paragraph, yes, we can stop in the second paragraph.
Okay. Age bins are created by specifying a range of ages and assigning them a label or category. For example, you could create age bins such as 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 21 to 30, and so on. Each individual age value within the specified range will be grouped into corresponding bin or category.
All right. So now let's ask ChatGPT what is bin. Because I just put age bin. Let's ask what is bin in Tableau. Okay, read the first paragraph.
Okay, they say in Tableau, the term bin refers to a method of grouping continuous data into discrete ranges or intervals. Binning, also
God.
known as binning or bucketing, is a data pre-processing technique that helps simplify and analyze continuous variables by converting them into categorical or ordinal variables.
Exactly. So if you want to know more, go and run masters. But if you want to make money, do as I do. Huh? All
So
right.
honestly, I don't know how you generated that bin because my network logged me out.
Okay, so pay attention. This the first time we did this, we came to ish, we open it, and we say create beans. That's how we
Okay.
created it. And then let me click on it. So this is what we did. We created it, put the size of the bean to be 10, and then we click on OK. But I don't want to name it again. And then what we done, we come over here. You can see my cursor, drag
Yeah.
it, and then dropped, and then it changed over to this. And then of course we have our total label. But again, remember, according to ChatGPT, we can actually have a bin that is like this: 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, and so on. Can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So the question and what we want to do is how do we change it from 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, and so on? All we need to do is come here, click on the drop down. Are you guys following me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, coach.
Yes, yes, we are
Click on the
following you.
drop down, then click on edit aliases. Click on edit aliases. And when you click on edit aliases, you can see the members, has alias, and then the value. So what are we going to do?
Create the interval now.
No. So we are going to do this. We are going to edit our aliases. We
Yes.
are going to say this one, we want to see the value should be greater than 20.
That is
Sorry,
less
less
than
than
you.
20. Sorry,
Mhm.
less than 20. And then the second one, we want it to be
Less than
what?
30. Less than 30.
Let's say we want it from 30 to 20 to 30.
Okay.
And then this one, we want it to be um 30 to 40. Then this one, we want it to be 40 to
50,
50. This one, we want it to be
50,
50 to
60,
60. And then this, we want it to be 60 to
70.
70. And then for 70, we want everything that is 70 should be greater than 70. And then we are done. We click on, I hope this will work. Let's try and see. Click on OK. Perfect. Do you see? It worked.
Mm.
Guys, can you see that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So now, when you now send this data to the salespeople, they will now know, okay, everybody less than 10 coming to this store, this is how much they are generating. From within the age of 20 to 30, this is it. 30 to 40, this is it. 40 to 50, this is it. And so on. 50 to 60, 60 to 70, and everything greater than 70. Does this make sense now?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now,
Yeah,
if
it
we
does.
want an actual histogram, if we want an actual histogram, this is what we do. We are now going to click on the sum total, and then we are going to, okay, it's already checked. But let's say we uncheck continuous. Let me uncheck this. Why is it not? Let me see. Okay, I think I basically did that by dragging this. Is there anyone that is practicing this with me?
Yes, sir.
Is anybody
Yes,
practicing?
coach.
Do,
Yes,
do
sir.
you have your
Yes.
chart up to this point in your screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Try to see how you try to see if you can uncheck continuous, if it will work.
Okay. It's not working, sir.
It's not
It's not
working.
working, sir.
It's not on checking, coach.
Okay.
It's not
Yeah,
checking.
I guess it's because I already dragged this till, let me see. I already dragged this till the end of my charts. See something. Okay, I think it's the same thing. I don't know why it's not on checking. Actually, when you have click continuous, I think that is exactly what is happening, because it means that there is 20, there's 30, there's 40, there's 50, there's 60, there's 70. Now, if this was to be a descriptive analysis, and I was doing this on Power BI, I will now be creating what is called a forecast. How many of you have worked on Power BI software before, and you know forecast how it
Yes.
works?
Yes.
All
We
right.
can forecast the Power BI.
Yeah. So Power BI will automatically forecast this age for me and tell me that, assuming we have people who are above, let's say we have 70 to 80, and then we now ask Power BI to forecast what the revenue spend of those from 90 and above would be like. Power BI will automatically tell you that this is how much these people are likely to spend. Now, in such cases, the continuous would show a like you have 70 to 80, it will continue. That's what it means. Continuous would basically show you that progress that moves exponentially from one point to the other, so it keeps building. I think that's why it is checked. I was thinking I was going to uncheck this so that you guys would see the difference, but since it's already on a bar chart, it probably will not work, so let's leave it like that. So the next thing we want to do is we want to remove the grid lines, and which is something I did on Sunday. Was it Sunday? Yeah, last Sunday. Can someone take me through how to remove grid lines? I don't
You
want to see all these
right
lines
click in the
showing.
chart,
Perfect.
right
And then
format,
right click on the chart
format.
and then format.
Go to
Okay.
lines, go to lines.
Go to lines. All
Then
right.
grid, you click on none.
Click on none.
Yeah,
Okay. Perfect. So grid line is totally gone now. You can no longer see them. Right.
confirm.
So
Let's do it again, coach.
okay, let me cancel this. Take your cursor to the body of your text. If you come here and right click, it's not going to work. If you come here and right click, you are not going to see format. Can you see format here? It's not there. If you
I
come
guess that
here
was the
and right
problem.
click, you are not going to see format. So take
Mm.
your cursor to where your chart is embedded, then right click there, and Tableau would just immediately understand that this is what you want. Click on the format, and then you would see lines. This is lines. You can see this is font, this is alignment, this is what? Who can tell me this icon? What does this mean? Paint or shading. This, what does this
Shading.
mean? Table. And then this is lines. So click on lines and then make sure you click on none. That is how it works. Is this clear now?
Yeah.
Very clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I just discovered that we can even insert thread lines. Let me see if it will work. Okay, it cannot be computed. Typically, it should be either a number or a date. Refer to the help bar. Okay, yeah. So this is not going to work.
Yeah, thread line work
So
mostly with it.
yes, it work with dates, and hopefully, if we are looking at dates, we are going to see how we can do. So I'm done with this one. So we are going to go to number 4. We are going to go to our uh, tags, and then we are going to put number 3. Number 3 is what? Revenue by. We just finished it
By
now.
age. By age.
Revenue by age. Good. Revenue based on age. So we are going to look at number 4, description. Okay. Number 4, descriptive analysis. So let's proceed. So let's open a new sheet. This is sheet number 4. So for sheet number 4, we are going to create another sheet, and then we want to look at the discount by quantity, or let's call it quantity discount, right?
Quantity discount.
Percentage. Well, we want to look at the percentage of the discount by quantity. For instance, if you buy, you remember when you are going to buy something, let's say you want to buy corn and pear, or what are those stable things Nigerians, a lot of Africans buy by the roadside, by the streets, this street
Orange.
food.
Akaram bread.
Now,
Orange.
so. Akara and
So
bread.
yeah,
By the way, why did they sell akara on top gutter most of the time?
Now where
Is it
space
that
dey?
it's
they
part of
got?
the descriptive analysis.
Now where space
Oh
dey?
la 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 la. Okay, it's part of the descriptive
It's
analysis.
part of the dashboard.
So akara on top of gutter.
So that you no go burn person house.
All right, that makes sense. So okay, akara, what English people call bread, what do they
Bean
call it?
cake.
Bean cake. Please, you
Bean
people
cake.
should stop that nonsense. So I mean, in the US, you would hear pizza, you would hear tacos, you will never
Or
hear
sushi. Hmm.
sushi. You never hear a Mexican telling you giving you tacos in English name.
In
Tacos is
English.
tacos.
Simple.
Akara is akara, amala is amala. You people should stop all this thing. Now, people when know they travel, they do all this nonsense. Pizza, it's pizza everywhere. Pizza is not even an English word. I hope you know.
Yeah, it's Italian.
Yeah.
But you go there and you'll be saying, if they no one pronounce akara, they should get out.
Simple.
Yes, so coach. Which one is bean body? Bean body. God, that's moi moi. Moi moi is moi moi.
Bean cake.
Gari is gari, fufu is fufu. There's nothing
Simple.
like cassava click,
Cassava
Cassava
plate.
cassava
flex. Cassava
flake.
flex.
Complex.
Oh,
Mm,
waiting,
cornflake.
waiting. Is it not? Is life not sweeter for you to just pronounce your gari and go your way? The words are
Yes,
very
so.
small. Cassava flake,
Mm-hmm.
full blown sentence.
Yes.
I was so happy when a friend of mine took me to an Ethiopian restaurant in Washington D.C. And the menu, I think the place was. This is even funny. One Nigerian is a place managing. One Nigerian is the guy that is working with the Ethiopian guy there. And you wonder where Nigerians don't exist. Anyway, and then the menu was everything there was written in the local dialects. There's this bread, it looks like unleavened bread with beans, Ethiopian bread, very sweet. Is it capture? Is it I've forgotten the name? Very interesting meal. A friend of mine, she took me there. It was about 100 and maybe 20 or $10. Interesting place to be. We
Wow.
ate it and
Good deal.
enjoyed
Now
ourselves
for
as
beans and bread,
Africans.
$100 and something for beans and bread.
Yes, so beans and bread, my brother.
Chineke.
But no be that beans and bread where they chop for area.
No, I mean, but
This one
understand me now.
beans and bread where they use fork and knife. Mhm. It was interesting. Anyway, why am I saying this? Because are you guys hearing me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir, we
Somebody,
can hear you.
your phone is ringing and it is disturbing the table and us. Speak now. Tell the person to come after class.
Thank God it's Friday.
So why was I saying all of these staple meals and things like that? Remember, if you are going to buy any of these staple meals, akara and bread, there is always a certain discount that comes with the number of quantity that you buy. True or false? You will say,
Yeah.
True, sir.
madam, Abba now, I buy akara
Mm.
2,000 naira. She has them plenty.
No
You know
jara.
even no jara. You don't even come out something, So as if you see how data analysis is interesting and why storytelling like the ones I've been sharing is very critical. As a Nigerian, I understand that if I am visualizing a dashboard, I need to bring in the things that salespeople can actually connect with. A salesperson will definitely connect with quantity by discount percentage because they know that is where you have Amazon Black Friday, right? Or which other e-commerce gives Black Friday, or what do they call it? Where people, the more quantity you purchase, the lesser the amount. Jumia, is it Friday or Black Friday? I don't know. What do they call it? When
Black
you
Friday, Black Friday.
yeah, when you purchase a certain number of products, you can have one free, isn't
Mm.
it?
Mm.
Yeah.
If you buy one, it's basically one. If you buy two, it's basically two. But probably you buy 10, you buy 50, you can get one or two free. Now, when you are visualizing data for salespeople who are working for a laptop company or a technology company like that, you need to make sure that you visualize a dashboard that connects with their business. When once they see your quantity by discount percentage dashboard, they will say, ah, these guys have you work. Are you guys following the process?
Yeah.
So we are going to do our quantity by discount percentage, okay? Correlation. Let me put correlation so that you see the correlation, right? So the first thing that we need to do, can someone, let me just pretend as if, can someone take me through? How do we do this? How do we do this?
Put
What should we
quantity
drag?
ordered
What
in
should we drag and what should we drag and
quan-
drop?
quantity
Drag
ordered in
your,
rows
okay.
and
Uh-huh.
discount percent in columns, but it won't work. I've tried it already.
It won't work.
We
The two
have to
of
do.
them are in the
We have
same
to. We
place.
have. And then they are both of them are measures. We have to work on that
Measures.
discount percent.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. So we are going to take discount percent, drag it to what? To columns.
Columns.
Can you see that? So we now have our discount percent. And then remember, we are looking at quantity, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
So we are going to take our quantity. I remember somebody asking me if rows and columns, if they follow measures and dimensions. And I was telling the person it totally depends on what you are
Yeah.
visualizing.
Yes, yes.
So we are going to take our quantity ordered to rows. Can you see that? Then it doesn't work.
Yeah, it didn't
Who
work.
can
We
tell me
have the same
what the problem is? Who can tell me what the
the
problem is?
the
One of
discount
them needs to
percentage
be in
has
dimension.
been summed.
One of them needs to be in dimension for it to function properly.
Exactly. One of them need to be in dimensions.
In
And which of
dimension,
them are we
yes.
going to? So we can actually choose the two of, we can actually do what? Change the both of them to dimension. So
To
I'm going to
dimension.
open this
Okay.
drop down. Let's see if we can do that here. Can we see dimensions? Can we
Yeah.
see that?
Okay.
Click
Okay.
on dimensions. I already explained what dimensions. You can see it has changed. And then you can now see that discount percent is now written discount percent. There is no summation function in front of
Yes.
it anymore. And the
Yes.
Okay.
quantity ordered, there's a sum function which showed an error and which totally makes a mess of our visual. So we're going to open this and we're going to put it in dimension. Can you
Dimensions
see
too.
now? It makes sense. So you can see that there is a progress. It means that the more the quantity, the more the discounts. Can you see that, guys?
Mm.
The more the quantity, this is what? Quantity ordered here is what? Discount is 0.80. It moves over to what? Let's keep moving. The more the quantity, can you see my cursor? The more the
Yes.
quantity, the more
Yes, I can
these
see.
counts.
Mm.
Can you see? From our
Yes.
descriptive
Yeah.
analysis, the more akara you are buying, the more your jara.
Ojara.
True or false?
Jara.
Mm.
Uh-huh.
True.
Some of una don't go buy akara. Una don't collect that babe number like jara. True or false?
Right.
That person will shout, I don't know what they do. They think shock am. When you go to a particular store to buy a product, or you go to maybe you go to a club or you go somewhere, you want to go and join choir, be singing with sister in the Lord. The products have been delivered, but you want jara, you want phone number, you want to follow up. All those business people that come and say, oh, I seriously enjoyed the shirt that I bought from you the other day. It was perfectly fitted. And the person is, oh, thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. Please don't forget to recommend us to your other friends. And they, oh, no problem, no problem, no problem. Oh, by the way, I was wondering, if we could share a cup of coffee anytime. I could just, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, just get to know about your business. And the lady, oh, no problem. We're going to talk about business. I have a lot of things. Oh, no. And then on our fixed dates. True or false? No be so na dey run am, na dey jara
So that
so.
one na for that side, na for that side though. Cup
Oh,
of
na for
coffee.
this.
Cup of coffee bawo for Nigerian girl. E no go work.
Oh well, you people know what you say now.
Na Yoruba way we take dey pursue
Uh,
woman. Obi.
do Nigerian women, African women love flowers? Like you just want to get them flowers. Nena,
Yeah, some of them do.
It-
Some of
some of
them
Now
them
do.
do.
slap you go collect. Oh.
Oh, okay, okay. Now slap, my brother. Who you dey date now? We go give you slap. Have you decorate the flower with some naira now, some dollars, and see if the slap will not change
Now you
to
come.
if the
Now
slap
you
will not
come.
change to a hug and my prenatal visits.
The flower now what you go put on top the gift. If you carry only flower come, na problem for you. You go put the
Okay,
flower
okay.
on top the package.
Ogechi asked a very serious question here. Why is it not from 31 to 40? As there might be conflict the way the data is. Just thinking aloud. Oh, nice. Yeah. We can explore that. I love this, Ogechi. We can explore that. Try to edit it from your end.
That
That
was
is
that, that was what I did
yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
31 to
Try to
40,
edit it
41 to
from your
50,
end.
51 to 60.
Exactly, exactly. This is a smart way of thinking. Ogechi, may you be blessed all the days of your life. Then this other person said, can we have 20 to 30? 30 wouldn't it distort it? Okay, I think we've already answered this. How is age being different from age group? I think I just introduced you guys to ChatGPT, my favorite chat body. Peace, PUN. Is that you? Are you here? Okay, should we continue the
Yeah,
class?
yeah, you see am, sir.
Oh, I'm not sure she's here. So I'm going to.
E be like say na you.
Oh, I see Regina here. Regina, hello. Regina,
Mr. David, can you hear me? Good evening.
loud and clear. I can hear you. How are you doing?
I am fine.
Are you enjoying the class?
Oh yes, at least I no longer have a morbid fear for Tableau.
More. Oh my God. All right. I think your voice would bring some calmness to our veins. Some Tableau vibes.
No problem.
All right. So let's
Please,
continue.
I have
Now
a
we
I have
have.
a question, please.
All right. Question.
Yeah, just on the visualization we just did, the quantity and the discount percent. I noticed that some of the values are on zero, like right on
Okay.
the vertical axis. I don't know if that's supposed to be the more there are some high quantities that have zero discount as well. Okay, maybe that's from the
Okay.
data set, right?
It's from the
Maybe they
data
were
set.
not
Yes.
okay, okay.
From the data set. But again, we have what is called what am I going to term it? Disaggregate data. It basically shows let me share my screen and show you guys something. It if you understand how trend works, can you see my screen?
Yes, coach. Visible.
Yes, you can
Yes.
see it. Sir.
Let me see if I can. I want to share my screen and show you guys something so that you see. How many of you have heard of the word trend before? Trend, like trend lines, those lines you see on top of
Yes,
column charts.
I have,
Yes,
sir.
yes,
Oh,
I
good. How
do.
many of you have heard of?
yes.
How many of you have heard of machine learning before? Machine learning algorithm or just
Algorithm.
machine
Yeah.
learning?
Machine
I
learning.
have.
Yes,
Yes.
I've heard
Learning
about it.
algorithm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I want to show you guys some of them, right? To explain the question you just asked me now.
Direction.
By the way, guys, from next month we are going to have new vacancies in Dial Techies. We want to start having campus ambassadors. If you are a teacher, we want to start working with teachers or principal or school owners in different schools in Nigeria or in any part of Africa, sub-Saharan Africa, that is. So watch out for those updates in our page. We feel that this whole tech thing should not just be about those who have access to the internet. Probably, do you know that a lot of students they are still doing analog in their universities? Do you believe that? Many people are not aware
Sure.
of the progress that are going on in the world today. I watched a particular video online today. These people they that call themselves voiceovers. You know voiceover artists now, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Yes,
do.
So
yes.
artificial intelligence is about to replace a lot of them. If you were earning money
Yes.
from voiceover, there's AI, there are robots now, there are tons of audio. I could even choose audio using a Nigerian accent and then install it in maybe a robot or any of the AI software, and it will start speaking. I don't need to pay you money to do my voiceover anymore. So and a lot of them are in secondary schools, or in universities. They say they are doing mass comm, and they are not teaching them these things in their mass comm courses or whatever they are doing there. Those who are learning computer science, some of them cannot even operate Microsoft Excel. It's very shameful. I'm saying this for some universities in Nigeria. There are incredible universities as well, private or not, that are
They
doing
are still
excellently
teaching
well.
Kobo, Mr. David. They are still teaching Kobo.
Can you imagine?
Kobo
And
and Fort Kobo and Fortran. And you basic.
thousands of young people are
Yeah,
graduating with
I did
computer
Fortran.
science degrees, and
Fortran.
they don't even know what's going on for four
Ah,
years. I'm saying this because my younger sister had a
Fortran.
first class in computer science. She did computer science first degree before she gets sense. She decided to do another degree and get serious with her life. And every time she's telling me to teach her how to operate X or Y or this on a laptop, and I said, come on. And you had computer science degree, like you're supposed to be the one teaching me and showing me these things. Anyway, I'm just saying it so that you keep an eye for our page and try to see how we can change the narrative. Please, you could send us an email on time so that we start reaching out to you. Finances and funds shouldn't be a problem. We can finance that. People should. Anyway, sometimes I speak like this, I'm passionate about it, and I end up talking too much. Anyway, the person who asked that question, can you see this? Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can see the screen.
You can see that. Let me click on this. This is something that a lot of us in the data space would be able to see. You definitely see that there are actually values outside this line, but they are able to trace out of 20. Think about visa applications. Especially I know for the US visa, or if you are traveling again, let's say they are doing timbo timbo, they'll just look at you and look at how courageous you are and stamp your visa. They may not even look at some of the details. And some countries will look, some will not look, right? So it, because you are seeing some of these values outside the line doesn't mean that it did not count for this line to be there. It means that what you are seeing is an exponential trend line. If you look at we have different types of trend line. Okay, we have, if you go to your chat GPT, we have exponential trend lines, we have linear trend lines.
Linear. Mm.
Okay, we have all those type of trend lines. We have negative, we have positive trend lines. So you can see some of the values here are scattered outside, but the trend line
Yeah.
stays. It's
Yes.
generated automatically. This is
Yeah.
probably a machine learning algorithm. You could see yellow, you could see this is basically, I think, classification in machine learning, scatter plot. You could see yellow, you could see red, you could see blue, you could see all of that, right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying this because sometimes when we are working with trends, it doesn't mean that all the values would be the way we want them to be in a trend. These things could be automatically generated for us, just like this was automatically generated. But what matters is that when you are explaining your analysis, you are showing that the more the discount, the more quantity of products have been ordered. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense. It makes sense.
So
Thank you.
you'll be working with the horizontal axis and not the vertical axis. Now,
Okay.
having said that, okay, we want to do some filter, all right? So we want to drag this discount percent. We want to press your control, drag it on filter. Okay. When you drag on filter, you would see all of this range. Let's say we want to look at a range of values. Assuming we want to look at what is the discount from what period, from what to what period. Let's say we want to look at the discount for those who are between the ages of 30 to 50. Then you can use this. If you want to look at discount for those who are at most 60, you can use this. If you want to look at discount for those who are special, let's say you have a particular group of special people, let's say from the disability community, those who came to your store to visit, then maybe let's say you have a discount for them. And this reminds me of when I went into a train from New York. I mean, I've entering train tons of times from New York, Dallas. No, Dallas, they don't really have a train. New York, Texas, and New Jersey. New York, DC, and New Jersey. You have the Dupont circle, blah 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 kind of chain. And I discovered something really interesting, and it happens in most parts of the Western world anyway. People from disability community, you don't pay anything when you are in public transport like trains and all of totally free. And there's also a seat for people, senior citizens, for what do they call them, veterans, and those who are from the disability community. If you are physically challenged, when once people see you entering the plane, if they were sitting in that place, they will stand up for you to sit down. It's by law. It's just like stopping for pedestrians to pass. In Nigeria, if you stop for pedestrians to pass and there's a car behind you, uh, most times the way they go on, it be like say you miss road. Anyway, so you
Honest.
can you can
Hello,
you
sir.
can have that. Yes, can you hear me?
Yes, I said that thing you just talked about for disability people living with disability. They are trying to inculcate
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah.
in Nigeria. Even the so-called their head or flag bearer has always appeared on Arise TV. pushing the motion,
Mm.
citing Lagos for an instance that has BRT to try and do it for them so that they can easily enter BRT without paying. But it's still in process. They've not finalized. I guess they might come to
I
consensus
hope
very
they
soon.
do it because it's very shameful for a country of over 200 or a 150 million
They might.
not to
They
have
might.
special consideration for disability community. While I was in Eket in south of Nigeria, and then in Ibadan, I worked with the
Yeah.
disability community there, and I was really shocked to discover the millions of people who are living with disability who are
Yeah.
actually not beggars. Because the idea is, if you are disabled, then you should start begging, sit on a wheelchair, have a bowl,
That is
go
the nation in
begging. It's
Nigeria.
it's so demeaning to think of people that way. But when we begin to have a space, like think of getting into the bank. How many people from the disability community can use their wheelchair or their stick or whatever they use to help them in mobility? How many of them can even access some banking halls?
They
How many
can't.
of them can
Because
access some banking halls? How many of them can access some schools? How many of them can access some institutions that are really critical to their welfare? Hospitals. It's really shameful. We need to do something about that. Anyway, what brought us to this issue is because if you are really a data analyst that is considered to be inclusive in your dashboard, you should ask questions like, please take note of people from the disability community that come to your store to get product A or B or C, so that if you can even have a dashboard to show this special, to show discounts. Oh, if you are in the disability community, we have a special discount for you guys. The product is $55,000 or rather $100, but you can pay $60, so that if you are visualizing, you can now work with this to show the range of people from that special community. Guys, am I making sense? Do you follow how this filter thing works? I don't know if I'm still in class.
of course you are. You are, sir.
Okay. Those in the comment section, are you guys still following? We should be rounding up in like 5 minutes now. This is the last chat we have today. Please remember, class tomorrow is 6 p.m. WAT. 6 p.m.
All right, coach.
WAT. We should end by before 8. All right. And then on Sunday, the same time. Hopefully, we should be done with this Tableau on Sunday. If we are not, I'll fix another class, just one class. We are done. Comment section, people. I can see Ihe Home Frances said yes. Any other person, please? Are you listening? Are you following? Are you learning anything, please? Those in the comment section. I need responses so before I continue. I'll be all of una don't enter club. Only Ihe Bomb is saying anything.
They are shy of typing, sir.
Mr. David, nobody dey enter club now. Nigeria choke. He choke. Oh.
Who tell you so? Speak for yourself. And no person wey dey club like this, the bubble.
We,
He
we,
All
choke.
we,
No
right.
be
who you
for
know?
you
I
carry
mean,
na
are
for
you
only
go
you.
there?
Oh. Some people dey jollof. Oh.
The jollof where?
You know say Igbo
Huh.
people dey give proverb say Aladimma uru in days. No matter how you
Na
take tough for
so.
some persons, e go still sweet some persons.
Na so.
Regina,
That's
where are you at the
that's
moment? Which state are you in Nigeria?
I'm in Patan
Eh,
Lascomia, sir.
No, I know you. You are in where doesn't exist. Regina, where are you?
I'm in River State.
River State, the oil
Yeah.
people.
Na so.
Uh, there's nothing you tell me. PUN, are you here? She's not.
Mr. David,
Okay.
You are back
Oh,
from
I went
the.
to
You are
Aba
back
City
from.
Mall.
Local
okay.
gen.
Ah,
You are back from the thing, eh? Welcome, eh?
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right, so let's run up. Let's be done with this chat. So for this particular filter, right, we are going to insert, we want to change it from 0 to 1. Okay, and then we click on OK. So what are we saying? Well, when we say we want to change it from 0 to 1, we actually want to make sure that the discount percentage shows that variance, the range of values. For instance, let me cancel this so you see the difference now. So we have quantity ordered for 0 is 2. Quantity ordered is 2, and then discount percent is 0. Let's check the highest. Quantity ordered is 13 and discount is 69.86. Let's check between this and this. Quantity ordered is 4 and discount percent is 33. So let's go to quantity ordered and then click on, what were we looking at? Okay, we are looking at filter, sorry. So we are going to drag here, press your control key, drop on filter, and then put our 1, and then click on OK. All right, can you see that something has changed? Somebody asked a question about those values that appeared at the top. Can you see it is gone now? Can you see that it is gone? Those values that appeared at the top, vertical axis, can you see it is gone? And then the quantity order, remember, initially we had 0.0. Now we have what? 1.0. Guys, I don't know if you guys are seeing the difference. It will. Everybody don't jackpot.
We are here, sir.
They here, coach.
I need responses now. Have you guys seen the difference?
Take it again, sir.
Please pay attention. Pay attention.
Yes, sir.
Let me undo.
Huh.
You see these values. Somebody complained about these values appearing at the beginning. Do you remember?
Zero,
Somebody
zero, zero,
complained.
zero. Yes.
Exactly.
Yes, I can see the difference. Yeah.
Good. Now, at the beginning of our discount, we have 0. You and I know that there's nothing like 0. There's nothing like 0 discount. All right?
Yes.
It's either
Yes.
we give you
Yes.
1 or there is no discount at all. But numerically, we need to put a value to our discount. So that's why for quantity order, we have 2 discount percent. There's nothing like 0%. At the end here, we have what? Quantity ordered was what? Who can read it out?
13. Quantity order.
13.
7.
13 and the discount
69.79.
exactly. So we need to filter all of these things out. How do we filter? Drag your discount percent. Before you drag, press your control key on your keyboard, drag and then drop, and then a dialog box will appear. Drag and drop. Dialog box will appear. Change your range of values. I have already explained all of this to you, including special when we talked about people from the disability community and the fact that we can actually change, we can include them in our visuals. I mentioned that. And special doesn't just mean people like that. Special could mean any other thing, that any other indicators you may want to look at that you may consider special. So in this case, instead of having a discount, a range of values beginning from 0, we want to change it to 1. So we remove 0 and put 1 and then click on OK. Do you see the difference? The value that was there has disappeared. And then let's look at our discounts. Do you see? We now have 1.0. Hello?
Yes. It's clear.
Good.
It's clear, Mr. David.
It's clear.
So what it therefore means is that the greater the discount, the higher the quantity ordered.
Yes.
Any
They are
question,
directly
guys?
proportional.
Exactly. Any question? Should we try another
Sorry,
chat or you
Kukom.
guys are tired? One last chat or
So,
you guys are
sorry,
tired? Any question?
sorry, coach. Before we move to another chat, sorry, coach. My filter,
Okay.
I mistakenly pressed hide card. It has disappeared from a Tableau. I want to bring it back. The filter card.
Hide cards. I don't understand.
Yes.
Did you undo?
That card area, you see pages, you see marks. Filter is supposed to be between page and mark. I can't find filter anymore.
Ultimate search. Now go and search.
I need
This particular one?
yes. That filter's there, is gone. Can you help me bring it back, please? What do I do?
Okay. You bring 300 female mosquitoes. One virgin that is from Imo State.
Kai, coach, you
And
like woman. I've been observing you. Kai,
two
Lord have
point two
mercy.
point five 2.5 million naira.
Okay.
Shay, you say, let me bring it back now. I'm telling you the things that you do. This ritual that you want me to
To,
perform
Spiritual,
on your
yes.
laptop
to,
from my
to,
own
to
is
appease
the magic I want to. The ritual you want me to do on your laptop on my own from my side
eh,
is I'm telling you the.
what to do to appease the gods.
Because I don't know what you did. Did you click? Did you right click on
Okay.
anything?
I click. I there's a drop down in front of
This
in front of
hide
that. Yeah,
card.
I pressed. Yeah, that was why I pressed and it disappeared. I can't find filters again.
Did you click on undo?
Yes, I did, but it was taking me to the previous chat.
You clicked on undo.
Yes, coach.
Okay. So let me see something. Oh yeah, everybody, let's try to help him out. Can you see this thing? Go to your
Show
worksheet.
cards. Yes. Okay,
Go to
worksheet.
show cards and then check
Okay,
it.
coach.
Filters shelf.
All right.
Is
Show
it back?
cards. Filter chef. Not yet.
Check it, it
Show
should be back.
cards.
So let's say I want to see this quantity ordered
Maybe he should
by
refresh.
color. Let me see if this will work. Oh, it didn't work. Color is horrible. So let's say I want it to be, I want a size too small. Then I
But you
want
can
to increase
color
it.
now, Mr. David, right?
You say what?
I say you can edit the color if you don't like that color.
Yeah, I needed something that works automatically. I can edit the color surely.
Okay.
Let me see if I quantity order to color.
Yeah, I got it back, coach.
Sorry. You're welcome. So your ritual
Thank
is still steady.
you. No, allow coach.
Let's take it to color. Click on this and edit. Red gold. Apply. It's too sha. It's green. Apply. Red black. Apply.
Maybe if you want the two colors to show, I think you also need to adjust your, is it unit or something? Go to advanced because I think the sizes or the amounts are too close together. Maybe you need to adjust your start scale or something so that they can
That.
move and differ. Your center. That's what you need to edit your center. I remember now. You need to edit your center. Maybe like reduce it or something, and then it will change. Put your center at maybe 5 or something, Mr. David, if you want the two colors to show. Yeah, edit your center amount to something. Yep.
I have to use a full color range for this to show.
What is your maximum value? I think that would help you pick your center.
Uh
Your maximum
that's a
value
good
range.
idea. Let's look at um maximum value 69.97. So center
67.
69 divided by 2.
That's 34.5, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, let's say 34.5, right? So 34,000. I want to choose another color. Oh no, it's not showing.
That's not your center.
Anyway, I think I love this
Okay,
one.
you are
So let
working with
me.
percentage. This is some quantity ordered, Mr. David. I can see it there. You worked with the percentage, but it is the color scale is actually for the sum quantity ordered.
Oh,
Okay.
oh, oh,
So you
oh,
need to
oh,
find
oh,
the
oh,
center of your sum quantity ordered, not
oh,
your
oh,
percentage.
oh, 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 oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. Ah, quantity order. This one is 7. So we're looking at 3.5, right? Basically, around
No, that's not your highest too. I thought I saw 14. Yeah, I saw 14. 14. There's
highest.
30 something. No, see,
Highest
there's
is okay,
no
32.
32. So
So let's see if this will work. So I love learning. So 32.
put it at 16, Mr. David. If your highest is 32, midpoint, let's say 16.
Let's see if this will work. Oh, it has disappeared.
It's too
Oh,
small. It's showing the white part.
it disappeared. It's not even showing anything again.
It's too small.
It has disappeared.
Color don't carry you go where you don't know.
Mr. David, look at this. Look at this corner. Look at this corner. I can see 26,268.
Which corner? This one?
Show me that show me card.
Yes,
This
Show
one
card.
here.
see it. Yes, that's showing your. I think that's your total.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what we need to divide. Maybe
Anyway,
put 13,000.
13134 will be the average. The average.
you people should try this on your own. Tomorrow, you share your screen and tell me.
They don't become
I
like
don't.
that.
I don't give
Gina,
up. I don't give up.
Gina,
They
this one
don't
are your
try, sir.
assignments.
Yeah,
See, you are
but let
practicing
me
alongside. Try it now.
Now your
save my work.
assignments.
Please, I hope today's class was very, very productive. Was it?
Yes, it was,
Yes, it
coach.
was. Sir.
So
All
for
right.
those of
So
us using public, how do you now save our own work?
um, click on save. What is it showing you?
Save does not appear. They will tell you to publish it online.
Exactly. So you need to sign up before or in the process of saving you sign up. I'll be talking
Ah,
about Tableau Public very soon.
okay. When we are not done, how will you be saving half chop?
Just try to sign up and then save.
No problem, sir.
Sign up on Tableau Public and then hit save. That's quite simple. It's
Thank
just
you.
Tableau Public is you saving your work to the internet. So it should be easier
Yes.
for you to share it with other people.
Yes. But when we are not done, other people will be saying it might have done. That's what I'm saying.
It doesn't matter who sabi you like this.
Ah, senator, household name. There's a new.
It is when you are working with colleagues, and your Tableau Public, and maybe you send.
Senator, when you are done, you can hide the ones you don't want people to see.
I know.
So you can hide them and people won't see them. Okay.
Yeah, Regina is a very smart lady,
Thank you.
and she is single, though, my people.
We
This
started.
one an online advert.
Any question, please? Any question? There's no question, guys. We've spent 2 hours and 2 minutes today, and I think that we have achieved so much. We are going to see tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Take care.
David.
Thank
We are
you,
Thank you,
Take care
sir.
of
sir.
Thank
yourself.
you.
Thank you, sir. See you 6 p.m. tomorrow. Thank you.
Mr. David, do you care for Tikilo?